Yep.
Oh, that's what the flare is. Okay, got it.
Today is October 28th, 2020. Invoice number V6399. We are approximately 25 feet tall. This is the living room fireplace. It appears to be a 13 by 13 flue. Proceeding down video scan now. We do have a screen at the top. This can act as a blockage, as lint can, not lint, creosote can get caught and start to bind up.
That's relatively new, by the way, that top part.
It is a 7 by 11 flue, not a 13-13. We do have some creosote present in this flue.
That's Curtis.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Here.
It costs extra to work.
The third stage creosote. You do have a gap right in between the flue tile in the right hand corner. That gap is supposed to be filled with cement upon original construction. You also have a gap on this side as well.
Is that right at the top, or where's the gap?
Another gap right there. This is we're 5 feet down so far.
Top is where it's
There you go.
on the bottom of the picture where the sun's coming through.
And you can see the
So it's probably right where the top of the roof
you
is.
can see where the void is.
That's where the
Just to
roof-
cast a shadow.
How do you fill that in?
We do a system called heat shields, joint and crack repair. It is a chimney resurfacing application.
Is it sprayed?
No, what we do is send the plug down and we crank it up. So you do have some deterioration. Creosote.
Maybe rain.
Some of it is.
Yeah, well, he was vacuuming.
We do have another gap right between the tile.
So it's like every 5 feet there's a little...
Yeah, so far it wasn't built the greatest.
Well,
It's been around almost
20.
20, almost 100 years.
More creosote.
That's from the logs we're using, right? Like
Yeah.
Duraflame logs, that kind of stuff.
Not so much
No,
Duraflames,
those actually
but
healthy.
Like pine.
not so much.
Really?
Yeah. Pine, anything soft will definitely give you that type of byproduct in there.
Yeah.
Also going, long periods of time without having these sweat properly will give you that type of byproduct as well. And what it does is it hardens and crystallizes on the
And you
interior.
already swept it, right?
Yes, sir. Creosote, usually have to either do a mechanical cleaning, where we go with whips and spin around at a high rate of speed, or in thicker scenarios, we do a chemical treatment, which pretty much eradicates all creosote at that point.
This creosote is stuff you can actually fire.
Extremely combustible. And it'll give you an odor in the summertime as well, or on wet, damp days, it'll give you like a smoky kind of odor back in.
Other than that, and the gaps,
More creosote. You have another gap right there.
that's right above us here, right?
Yeah, we're getting close now.
And do you guys do all that? Or do you guys bring something?
It's all repairs that we're able to provide for you at a considerably cheaper rate also. More creosote is present. We are now entering the smoke chamber. Smoke chamber has exposed stone. There are gaps in between these stones. More creosote is present. Let's see what I am here.
See all this stuff we cleaned.
This is to the left of the smoke chamber. Okay,
What's
and
that?
those are all holes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, some of them go back relatively far too.
That's the dangerous part.
It's all gaps. The damper saddle itself is warped. You can see it goes from being tight and then it just starts to separate and pull apart right there.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part, isn't it? 'Cause it looks like it cracked.
Yeah, it cracked. It could also, keep in mind, it could also be from taking water down as well, because you don't have the proper chimney cap up there. This is the back of the firebox. Firebox has shifted outward. Bricks are relatively loose. Would recommend a professional mason address. That concludes the video inspection for the living room fireplace. Defects are observed. Recommend a poultice creosote remover. Recommend a chamber foam application, and ultimately recommend a heat shield joint and crack repair application be applied. That concludes the video scan for today.